Most people think manifestation is about saying the right words, visualizing harder, or affirming louder, or making the right kind of vision board. But the truth is that your real power isn't in what you say or do. Your real power comes from what you can sit with in silence. And today we're diving into why silence is the heartbeat of creation. So to start off, words are echoes. Silence is the origin point, and noise often equals desperation, struggle, or a ton of effort. And true change happens not when you're talking at reality, but when you're still and you're calm and you know that what you want is already within you. And when you tune into that knowing, reality will reflect it. When you can sit in that silence, that calm silence, knowing what you desire is on its way, and that you don't need to try and trick the universe or force things to come to you, and you can sit within that silence, then you will start to manifest. And another way you can look at this is a seed grows in the ground not by shouting at the dirt, but by resting in its own becoming. It's comfortable in that silence, and it knows and has faith as to what it's going to become. So when you sit inside the silence, when you become familiar with it, you stop forcing and you stop grasping at words and affirmations and vision boards and all of those things. When you can sit within that silence, you start allowing. And when you start allowing, that's when things start to move. Not only do you allow the things that you desire to come to you, but when you sit in the silence, you give yourself the space you need so that you can move into and become the person you desire to be as well. Think about the times where you knew something was right. You didn't need to say words to prove it or bend over to try and, show the world that it was real. You were still and you were silent, and you knew what you knew. You knew that what you knew was real. You knew, and it was silent and it was still. It wasn't noisy, there wasn't effort. There was a stillness and a silence behind your knowing. And this is how you manifest as well. It's not digging up seeds and looking or making more noise so it will come faster. It's a still and silent knowing. So it's in this silence that your manifestations will come. And now I'll go over how you can enter that silence so that you can experience more grace and more ease along your journey. And, not that you should try to do this to speed up your manifestations, but it will. What I mean is, sit in the silence so you can get to know it better, and your manifestations will come faster. That's just a side effect. If you do it with a specific intention, it will make noise, it will get blurry. But if you just sit there for the sake of sitting there, then things will start to change. So let go of forcing and notice the space behind your thoughts. Notice the silence behind the words I'm saying, and, notice the empty space within your phone or the wall or what you're sitting on, and notice how anything we see or experience in this physical world all came from nothingness. It all came from silence. And the more you practice this, the better you'll get. And it's not forcing yourself to see something. It's just a subtle noticing. Now, when you do this, at first it might appear nothing changes, but roots grow beneath the soil. You might not see much change at first, but you might notice a subtle difference within yourself. Those are the roots, and the more you practice this, and the more you step into the silence, the easier it will get, the more space you'll have to breathe, and the easier it will be for you to step into the knowing of the fact that you already have the experience you desire within yourself. And when you give yourself that space to step into your desired experience, then your manifestations will come. So step into the silence, give yourself the space to notice the silence, and when you can do that, you can notice the experiences that you desire are already within you, and all you need to do is step forward into the world you want to live in. So if I were to sum up this video in a couple sentences, it's that manifestation isn't about being louder, doing more, or trying harder. It's about learning to listen to the silence and learning to notice the nothingness that all of creation stems from. If you have any questions or got any insights from this video, let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.